What the Wallabies managed to achieve at Ellis Park last weekend was nothing short of incredible, but unfortunately, even breaking a 62-year-long record won't exempt them from having to front the Springboks again this weekend. While it was a historic win, the performance could be improved a lot, and that starts and ends with the Wallabies' defense. Conceding 22 points in the first 17 minutes is as far from ideal as it gets, and the Wallabies cannot afford another opening defensive effort like that if they want to repeat their Johannesburg heroics. The Springboks scored more than a point a minute in the opening quarter, because the Boks attack coach, Tony Brown, had done his homework on the Wallabies' connected line speed defense. While Andy Farrell and the British and Irish Lions worked hard to exhaust the Wallabies' numbers and catch them short of players on the edges, the Springboks cut out the middleman and went direct. The Boks attack relied on the Wallabies' system working as it should, waiting back and showing them the outside. However, the Springboks attack was already a step ahead early, having the inside attackers and wingers cut back in and expose a weakness in the system. With the score already 10-0 in the first 11 minutes, the Springboks looked to use the Wallabies' structure against them. It all begins with towering lock Eben Etzebetha's offload in center field, on the 43-meter line. His ability to stand in the tackle gives halfback Grant Williams the quickest of recycles and puts the Springboks on the front foot. In this instance, the Lions would have just run hard lines, attempting to manufacture a hole in midfield or run their winger at the Wallabies' winger and look to peel off meters and set a ruck. This is where the attention to detail and genius of Brown shines. Outside center Jesse Creel attacks the line, hitting the ball at pace and in doing so exposes the mismatch in center field with the Wallabies' Nick White. By the time Creel meets a Wallaby defender, he has made around 15 meters and manages to get the pass away, and this is where Brown's plan reveals itself. Instead of trying to keep Springbok number 7, Peter Steph du Toit, on the outside, Creel veers out to meet the Wallabies' winger head-on, soaking up the apparent space outside him for the 2-on-1. PSTD cuts in, running into the gap left by the unaware inside Wallaby defenders, who realize too late they have left their backfield brutally exposed. The back rower is then followed inwards by the number 12, Andre Esterwijzen, and the giant center strolls in for an easy first test match try. Brown and the Springboks analyzed the Wallabies' attack so well that they created an attack that had the Wallabies' shape work for them. Here in the 5 minutes before halftime, the Springboks came dangerously close to scoring again in the right-hand corner, through almost an identical attack pattern, leading to another line break. This time it's a pod play which brings the Wallabies' defense up, and Springbok captain, Sia Kolisi, runs the outside line towards the sideline that the Wallabies' defense is trying to force attackers to run to. All Kolisi has to do is fall and turn inwards to pop the ball to ever-present Esterwijzen, who charges onto the ball, making even more meters, and had he copied the technique of his captain perfectly, he likely would have put lightning-quick winger Kurtley Arendse away for another try. A try there likely buries the Wallabies for good. Although the Wallabies conceded one try through the middle and another from biting in defense and leaving the corner free, the Springboks' pattern of overs lines running followed by an inside line and pop was regularly the most potent for the Wallabies' connected line speed defense.